Okay, so this is going to be my review of the new DC animated film, Justice League Dark, which is, of course, the new, like I just said, DC animated film in their long line of new 52 type. But now they haven't really they're not really doing new 52 stuff. I think it's now just kind of like this is the new universe we're doing now. Anyway, so yeah, this I was very much looking forward to this, but with some trepidation because up until Justice League versus Teen Titans, I wasn't hyped for these DC films at all, these DC animated films at all anymore. But after Justice League versus Teen Titans and the announcement that Matt Ryan was going to come back to voice Constantine for this project, I was very much like, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I'm going to do because this just came out as of this recording today, I'm going to do a non-spoiler review real quick and give my quick thoughts on it, and then I'll move on to a spoiler review. This was pretty good. I think this was R-rated. Yeah, I think this was an R-rated film, with good reason. There is some blood in here. And also, there's something that Batman and the other magical beings fight. I'll talk about it in the spoiler review, but it's something that earned it the R rating, I think. Anyway, so with that being said, this was a very good film. The animation was very fast, was very clean. There were some points where it got a little murky at points, but that's what I've come to expect with these kind of animated films from now on, is a little murky in the animation. But when it has action sequences, awesome. I was afraid this was going to be another Batman and his bitches type movie, because of course we have to have Batman and everything. But no, honestly speaking, you could have done this movie without Batman at all. You could have done this without any influence by Batman. I understand that DC, Warner Brothers has got to make that Bat money, so I understand that. But really, he feels kind of Batman. You could take him out and still do this kind of film. You could still do this film without him. In fact, there are points where he's just kind of useless. He just stands around. And it's actually more of John Constantine's story than anything else. That's what the big thing here is, that this is Constantine's story, not Batman's, and it's pretty good. I really like the character, how they've done it, and of course, Matt Ryan, you can't go wrong with him as the voice of Constantine. He's perfect in here. He gets all of his lines down perfectly. Jason O'Mara, he's slowly growing on me as a Batman voice actor. Of course, you can't replace Kevin Conroy, but Jason O'Mara's getting up there. He's getting up there as a good Batman voice. The more he does these, the more I'm at home with this universe's him as this universe's Batman. Anyway, so is this a buy? If you're a major fan of the DC Supernatural universe, then I would say yes, especially if you were a fan of the Constantine show and want to see Matt Ryan continue to do this. We do know that he is getting an animated series on CW Seed. So, this is a great little way to kick open the door in a way. This was also a great way to showcase, Jason Blood, Etrigan, Zatanna, Deadman. One character I feel like two characters actually I feel like got the shaft, and I'll talk about that in more of the spoiler review. And characters do die. Yeah, characters do die in this film. But this was pretty good. It took a twist that I was not expecting, and I usually figure out the twist really quick, but I was like, oh, that's what happens. But I highly recommend Justice League Dark. It's you could probably go watch this without needing the other. As long as you've watched Justice League versus Teen Titans, I feel like but even then, you could probably just watch this on your own, but this is not for kids. This is no way a kid's movie. So, there you go. There's my non-spoiler review saying, check it out! Anyway, so I'll give you guys a couple seconds to back out, in case you don't want to be spoiled for the spoiler half of this review. So here you go. Okay, so if I'm guessing you're still here, you either A, want to be spoiled, or B, have already seen the movie and just don't give a fuck about the spoilers. Or you've already seen the movie, or you haven't seen the movie, or you just don't give a single fuck about spoilers, so here you go. So, remember when I said, and I know you remember, I just said it, two characters got the shaft in this film, those being Black Orchid and Swamp Thing. Yeah, they got the shaft hard in this film. And yeah, Swamp Thing does something really cool towards the end, because it turns out the villain is Dr. Destiny, who, by the way, is voiced by Alfred Molina, who most of you guys would know best as Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2, but he's also done a lot of voice acting. Of course, we know him as Robot Chicken Lex Luthor, and I know him also as Ripon from Pen Zero Part-Time Hero. And he plays Dr. Destiny. It's funny because it's hilarious because Dr. Destiny's design in here is very reminiscent of, I don't know why, but I couldn't help but think of Skeletor from the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe live-action movie. He looks exactly like live-action Skeletor. It's not even funny. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but like I said, Swamp Thing and Black Orchid kind of get the shaft because they really do nothing. I mean, Batman does more than them. Swamp Thing does get a badass scene with a fight between him and Destiny, but really, he just shows up, bitches and moans about the green and how much, humanity means little to him, and he's like, bye! But then he comes back and starts fighting Destiny. It's a kick-ass fight, and he showcases how powerful Swamp Thing is, but then, Swamp Thing gets killed. Yeah, Swamp Thing gets killed by Destiny. Black Orchid is literally just a maid. And I know they changed the origin that she's like the spirit of the House of Mystery in this universe. If you know the comics, especially the Vertigo stuff, then you know that's total BS. And yeah, they kind of treat her like the housemaid, really. That's the thing. That's all she does. Anyway. But yeah, the main focus here is Batman, Deadman, Zatanna, Jason Blood, and of course Constantine himself. Who, like I said, this isn't so much Batman and his bitches so much as it is Constantine and everyone who hates him. Because this really tacks on how much people hate John Constantine as a human being. And it also shows how much of what he has to do with his life, how much his life of trying to protect humanity from all the magical threats in the world, and how much it's taking a toll on him psychologically. And yeah, there's also a scene where Batman has to fight a giant shit monster. Let me repeat that again. Batman fights a giant monster literally made of shit. Not a giant monster made of some shit. No, literally, it is literally just a turd monster. A giant turd spider. If that's not nightmare fuel, I don't know what is. And yeah, I know there's if you've ever read the Wanted comics, the original Wanted comic by Mark Millar, there's a scene where the guy fights a poo monster there, but that's more like Clayface. This is like something like Final Fantasy just took a dump, but one of the summons from Final Fantasy VII took a dump and it came to life. That's the perspective I'm giving you. But yeah, Swamp Thing I felt like got the shaft, and Dr. Fate is just, you see the helmet, but I was like, man, did they just not want Dr. Fate in this movie, or what? Jason Blood gets some cool stuff, and there's a great subplot between him and Etrigan, but I feel like it doesn't go exactly the way I thought it would go, and it's actually it is cool. But yeah, also, oh yeah, I forgot, Jason dies in this film, and I was like, oh, that happened. But yeah, like I said, the real main focus is Batman, Deadman, Zatanna, and Constantine. The action's really well paced. I love the stuff between Zatanna and Constantine and their shared history. Boston Brand is a very upbeat for Deadman. If you've read the Deadman comics, he's very depressed for the most part, but but in here, he's very much like the quippy guy of this movie. So, there you go. This is, like I said, the action's very, very well paced. I love the fight where they all gang up on Felix Faust. That's great. And especially the end fight with Dr. Destiny is also pretty epic. Again, I feel like you didn't need Batman for this film. But, I understand, yeah, you need to make that money. You need to make that Bat money. So, of course, you gotta have him in here. But you could have taken him out, and it still would have been good. I recommend this for anyone who has enjoyed the, DC Supernatural movies, DC Supernatural stuff, and this is not for kids, let me repeat that, this is not for kids. But yeah, if you enjoyed the Constantine show, or just Constantine as a character, looking at you, Column, I would say check this out. Give it a quick look. But anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of Justice League Dark if you've seen it? Just comment below, let me know. Also, if you're going to leave comments below in the comments section below, please make sure to not leave any spoilers for those who have not seen the movie. So if you do leave a comment, please leave it without spoilers. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I was surprised. But anyway, once again, you guys tell me in the comments below, did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later. I'm repeating myself.